Hello, friends. So, about a week and a bit ago, I started looking at NLP papers again. And recently, I thought, while I was reading NLP papers, very interesting, I thought I'm missing something. And I feel like the practical side of things is missing. So, what I thought I would do is to build things that are close to what I'm interested in, self improvement. And I thought a tool to help me, kind of like a mini coach that will help me self improve and improve constantly, and that would be nice. So in terms of why in the data science and engineering domain, is driven by because I want to not just read papers, I want to gain practical hands-on experience as well. And how should I do that? So I thought, why not have a chatbot, like a mini chatbot coach that I can talk to daily and that will motivate me. And Rasa is a framework, it's a chatbot conversational AI framework. Let me just read this out to create contextual assistant that really helps your users. And it is an open source framework for natural language understanding, dialogue management, and integrations. So why do I think Rasa is a good framework to use? Firstly, it's open source, and also because when I was reading through the history of Rasa, and the company very much focus on integrating the research on the practical side as well. So a lot of the work they've done is based on papers and based on natural language processing techniques. So yesterday we've talked about the 2080 Pareto's principle, and so the first before I start going into this project, the first question I ask myself is, what is my 2080 goal? I thought it would be good to build chatbot and run it on the cloud in a very simple chatbot to start off with. For example, it just gives me some motivation quotes given on my mood. So when I'm feeling down, during down days, I can just ask my chatbot and give me some quotes, and it will help motivate me to kind of encourage me to take more actions and constantly improve myself. So in terms of the timeline, I thought I'll give myself up to around end of February to finish a very kind of rough first cut, and then afterwards I can iterate and improve. So first of all, I'll kind of look at Rasa history. By the end of the month, I should be able to kind of understand how they built Rasa and understand the high level kind of components of what Rasa is, what the Rasa framework does. And afterwards, I'll start implementing during the first week of February. I'll start implementing a very basic chatbot on my local machine, and afterwards, between first week of February and probably around end of February, I'll imagine is to deploy the chatbot on cloud. The reason why I've given a bit more time is because this bit I'm currently not very familiar with yet in terms of deploying the bot on the cloud. So it'll be an unpredictable task. And throughout this entire period, I'll keep on reading research papers that is related to dialogue system and also on other domains, other NLP domains as well. And after we've done the first cuts, then we can talk about iterating and improve. So at the moment, given all the other tasks I've got, I thought I would spend about 1 or 2 evening max per week to do it. So although it feels like it's a month and a bit, but in reality that's not really a lot of time. But it'll be a good challenge to see how we go. And yeah, it's going to be exciting.